A few photos show executives wandering around among the firefighters. Who are these two guys? Why are they collecting material from the crime scene? They do not have gloves on, nor work boots. They are holding the parts away from their bodies. Are they worried about getting their clothes dirty? Why are they walking around in the firefighting foam, water, human body parts, and sharp scraps of metal? Why are they so eager to help clear up the crime scene that they rushed out amongst the firefighters to help pick up a few scraps? Are these the FBI investigators? If so, why didn't they let the workers with gloves and boots collect the debris? A Boeing 757 would leave some 60 tons of material, in which case these two guys would not be able to contribute anything significant to the cleanup. However, if a Global Hawk crashed into the Pentagon, there would be only 4 tons of parts or less to clear up. Furthermore, since more than 50% of a Global Hawk is carbon fiber and resin rather than aluminum, if most of the non-metallic material burned, there would be less than 2 tons of scrap. This would explain the mystery of why so little remains. An unmanned Global Hawk has aluminum in the fuselage and wings. Any large pieces of aluminum would have to be hidden because they would not look like pieces of a Boeing 757. Is it not odd that some guys carried away a large box hidden behind a tarp? Why would these people carry away this secret item? What is inside this box, and where did they take it? Why the secrecy if the military has nothing to hide? As if there were not already a number of strange aspects regarding the debris, a news helicopter shows a line of people picking up small items from the grass. Who are these people? They are neither firefighters nor police officers. Why are they prematurely removing evidence from a crime scene? This very rapid cleanup also happened at the World Trade Center and the crash site of Flight 93. The cleanup crews were on site immediately, removing evidence before it could be examined by investigators. At the Pentagon, those involved in clearing up the crash site were top executives. This is like the board of directors at a Fortune 500 company turning out to help the janitors clean up the toilets on the shop floor. If a Global Hawk crashed into the Pentagon, the pieces of carbon fiber would have to be picked up quickly, because if somebody had found a piece of it, he would have announced, "Hey, this is no American Airlines flight. We just got hit by some high-tech aircraft," and the Bin Laden scenario would have become a non-starter. Could it be the reason Flight 77 vanished from radar near Ohio?
7 is down in Pennsylvania, and that remains unconfirmed at this point, and so we will check on that. I want to get back to the former commissioner in a moment, but again, after being hit by a plane, Maria Hinojosa joins us on the phone. She is in New York.
Is on the phone from Washington. Tony, what can you add to all this?
Yes. Peter, can you hear me?
Yes, Tony, I can.
I think one of the things we need to understand is we've been preparing for this kind of event for nearly a decade. We've had presidential directives. It's a project called Homeland Defense. But quite frankly, what people were most worried about was the use of weapons of mass destruction, chemical, biological, or nuclear weapons. Well, we looked at this scenario, hijacked aircraft flying into buildings back in the 60s.
Report piles on report.
Okay, there's been an explosion of some kind that shook the ground of the Capitol. We all heard it. Everybody ran for cover. We don't know where it was. We don't see the smoke yet. Everybody's saying, get back. We're running, we're running, we're running, we're running. They're screaming at us to get back.
On television, it looked like it was happening all over. 10:28 a.m., New York City, and in the shadow of the one
Presence in the world, if any. And so, in fairness, without being too carried away with it, we are looking at pictures from a war zone. This war zone looked like an old war zone.
One World Trade Center, and then all of a sudden I heard rumbling, and we all started running away from it. The glass like blew out and threw me onto the sidewalk, and I couldn't see for like 20 seconds. And then I started seeing vaguely the street, and I just started walking, and my eyesight came back.
I see you're bloody. You have dust all over you.
Yeah, it was bad. It was like a dust storm or something. Like I couldn't see anything.
How badly are you hurt?
I have no idea.